did, mate. I did the old creeping Jesus, thought I'd sneak in the rear, but it just didn't happen, mate. Never mind. Blew it right out. Here we go.
Clayton and Mandy Tisdall off the line. So, Clayton Tisdall, let's have a look coming into this mouthbresh down towards Bethanex. He's been pretty violent in there a couple of times. Geez, he's not scared of it. Hitting that crosswash at a weird angle. The boat's landing slightly out of whack at Mandy and Clayton Tisdall. Certainly not worried about any of that. And this is looking like a tidy run over thus far. Nice line through the bottom of the track. Eased it back, went wide around the hairpin, but kept the momentum going and spread it out. Went the wrong way and corrected it. So this is an interesting run. They will lose a lot of time from that. And a 48.917. So a lot of time lost on there. Wonder if we got time to go to that replay there, Grunter. Have a look at what happened with Clayton Tisdall on the exit of the corner. I think there was a big wall of water, missed exactly what had happened. Yeah, that's right, he's turned left and he needed to turn right, was quick enough to work it out, but that could well cost him a top spot in the top 6. All right, we're going to go back to your local crew, Elite Homes. It is the couple Rice for Elite Kitchens. Monster Energy emblazoned all over the side of it as well. From Tapanui versus Sean Rice from Taranaki. So this Sprint Tech hull is looking brilliant. Sean Rice been driving this brand new engine and boat very well all day. There has been no doubt about that. Now in a big sweeper at the top part of the track.
Ricey. This looks nicey from Sean Ricey as he rips one out here and through the hairpin and around through the bottom. This Monster Energy machine looks absolutely beautiful on the water as he just glides up the bottom there. He'll want to break his best time. He'll want to keep coming in. He's desperate to be in the bottom there. Here we go.
Sean Rice and a 45.287. So that is his best time, 45.287. So certainly well quicker than Clayton Clayton Tisdall.
I'd say on Leighton Manel, he's Clayton Tisdale, mate.
Right, you nearly buggered that up yourself.
Yeah, I know. Great upsetter, Sean Rice. Great to see another Taranaki team really pushing hard, and he's just coming further and further. He needed to probably stay on that water a little bit longer after the finish of the line. I thought he could have cost himself, stayed up the back straight here, but hey, we've got to keep pushing.
Yeah,
MF
that's
King,
right.
They're all going to be pushing hard to try and sneak in front of Ricey.
No doubt about that. Harry Whelan just got the red light up, the white light now to bring him into the staging area. He's under starter's orders, and he needs to be braking under 45 seconds to be progressing any further. So the young man from Lower Hutt, the industrial designer, Jason Conroy, his good mate, the farmer, the shepherd, getting his thrills and spills here at the Waitara track here in the Taranaki region of New Zealand. And wow, I'll tell you what, Harry Whelan's into that crosswash there. I thought that was going to go ugly.
Harry's staying right in at the moment. I'll tell you what, he's desperate. He said, I'm coming. Don't count me out. Oh, I don't know if he's done a good job on the head, but that's cost him.
Yeah,
whether he's done enough to keep hanging in there. He's got some good boat speed.
Yeah, certainly carrying the momentum. His point to point is fantastic. Some of these corners are causing a little bit of uncertainty in the characteristics of the boat, and that's a 45.806, so not quicker than Sean Rice.
Wow. So, there you go. Ricey just sneaking in front of them. He'll be happy about that. Harry, that hairpin cost Harry.
Yeah, it cost him plenty. I tell you what, he was just throwing the money out of his wallet there.
Oh, I tell you, he'd be grumpy about that. We've got a few to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. Down. Harry Whelan's coming through this fast, one of the slower part of the track, still clocking 93 kilometres an hour.
Unbelievable, isn't it? It's certainly hotting up. The pressure's on.
As
Andy
we
Ryan,
go to the Joker.
Oh, he will chuck all the cards at it, and if you've got one good card in the card pack, it's the Joker that you want to play. Well, let's see if he throws it down today.
Well, or is he going to be the Joker? Will he play the Joker or be the Joker? This is always going to be an interesting one. There he had through the navigational journeys. Andy Ryan into that big sweep, the big sharp right-hander in the middle part of the track. This is where he gains a lot of time in through his nice radius arc around the bottom of the track. Into the top sweeper now. This is fast through here. Stays into it. Slight hesitation on the accelerator, but it set him up nicely.
Beautiful. Deep into the hairpin, but it worked. It worked.
Made it work. Made it work. So the Joker playing his hand at the moment, doing very nicely indeed.
A little bit of work to go. If he brings it home strong, looks like he's going to sneak under the 45. Oh, 44.801. 44.801. P1 goes to Andy Ryan, the Joker.
So he's absolutely rapt about that. Well, I'll tell you what, it's now starting to get very, very interesting. Clayton and Mandy Tisdall had a mistake down here between Stinger and Mouthfresh, went left, quick enough to do the quick U-bolt and get back onto the right track, but that's cost them plenty. I don't know that they will be able to make it through. Rick Burke and Elf Kill now. The boys from Hamilton, couple of race meetings off, and they are back into it full noise in preparation. Jetsprint series. Their last one was a little bit ragged. Can he smooth it out?
Current world champions. Oh, a little bit ugly. Cost him half a second down there. But staying on it. Certainly got the power of this boat. It's a great machine. Rick will keep chucking everything at it, and he's staying up it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. What we're seeing here from Rick Burke is that constant aggression and the way that he drives his boat. Elf Kill and him are great mates. Elf Kill is intrinsic to this, always making sure that as a navigator that his driver knows where he's going at all times. There's rarely a hesitation. Just need to smooth it up. Rick Burke with a 44.866.
Oh, I tell you, current world champion says I'll be hanging in here, don't forget about me. So that's a great time, 44.866. Clayton Tisdale, Harry Whelans, they'll be all getting a bit nervous now because we're out of 6 boats we're going to end up with out of this. We've still got 3 to go. And I tell you what, here comes the Super Mario, Ross the Mole. 104 kilometres an hour, we just got that, clocked that down that straight. So there you go, 222.
And that's in the slower part of the track.
That is just a little 50-metre dash.
So, yeah, we just don't have the speeds from the top end of the sweepers up there at the moment, but we are going to Super Mario Radioactive. Ross Travers, Shane doing the navigational duties.
Mr. Dunkin' Donuts, here he goes.
Yeah, he must be eating a lot of donuts. We must sort of think about joining the police force. He's been eating that much donuts.
Ross, super smooth, always looks tidy behind the wheel. Be interesting to see what he can do here. He'll know who's going to rip one out. He's at the business end of the stick.
Yeah, let's see. This split will be a very telling tale. He goes through that split at a 22.86. So on the split, he's in and amongst it.
Hairpin, beautiful job of the hairpin, straight through the crosswash, down the bottom. There's no doubt about it. He's on it, and he's beautiful job at the top end of the park too. So Ross is ripping one out.
Yeah, these guys and girls really starting to get a lot of confidence going. Ross Travers across the line in a 43.988, straight to the top of the table, and 1.1 seconds, no, 0.9 of a second. 1.1 seconds? Oh, no, about a second. We'll average it out and say about a second quicker.
43.988. That's Ross's best. Neil Marshall was the only one to hit the 43s before, so that's a great run. Things are hotting up, guys. That looked like the end of Clayton Teasdale just then, so we now have Neil Marshall, Neil Big Deal Marshall, in the U-boat 577. We all know this one. We've been calling it today because he's sunk a few times lately, so we don't want to put that on him. So
no, we won't put it on him anymore. I live in a yellow submarine. No, we won't do that. But Neil Marshall now. So, Neil Marshall, we really do want to see this guy go well today. He's had such a nightmare of a season. Want to keep it on the track. You notice there, very hard there. Old bloke trying Navigator into that, come to that right-hander. A little bit of crosswash in there, unsettled the boat. It had plenty of straight action. Oh, the boat down. Whoa, that he's hanging on.
Got away with it, really ugly, but I'll tell you what, he kept the boat speed going. Neil just about got unreal and turned in from the big deal to an orange field, but he's still going. Here we go, top end of the track, bottom end of the track, and how's that for a rhyme? Time.
I cannot believe that you have managed to get all those words in together. Neil Marshall with a 44.363, not quicker than Ross Travers, slots himself at a P2 at the moment, and that is the end of Get Insider. They are now in a 7th position. The people sitting on the bubble in position 6 at the moment is Harry Whelans. We have 2 boats to go in the top 9 for the Group A category. Harry Whelans standing not far away behind me. He's just sort of contemplating the day. His father Phil just sitting there. They're sort of, it's now a waiting game. So, but it is now Simon Gibbon and Donna Thompson coming out to face the starter. Last time out, Cy Gibbon parked it up. Will that start putting a gremlin in his head?
Could rattle him a lot. Here we go. Novus, show us your crack. Cy Gibbon, beautifully prepared boat. He knows how to drive, he knows how to pedal. Oh, a little bit untidy through there, but it's very nice at the bottom end.
Geez, he's just been super aggressive right through qualifying round 1.
Looked like he clipped the island there, KB. I couldn't quite see right where I was, but I just see he's out of rub up and didn't take any boat speed. Hairpin time. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, geez, doing a very good job. I'm just wondering if the water level is coming down like, you know, half an inch or something. It's a few of these guys, or whether they're pushing it or whether it's a combination of both.
Oh, definitely. Oh, here we go. Straight across.
Good run. 43.276, straight to the top of the table with Simon Gibbon. So that is the end of Harry Whelans in the MF King machine. Jason Conroy standing not far out of commentary, the arms crossed, just sitting there going, bugger. All right, so our final boat for the top 9 in the Group A category. This is Ollie Silverton, the man who's been leading the charge all day in the Group A category for Biolytics, PSP Building Supplies, the Sun Tough, DJ Gardner Holmes, Jess Sitt is his navigator.
NZ1, these guys can haul. Let's see what they've got. Listen to that puppy roar. He will not lift, he will hold it down. He's not one to play muck around, Ollie. Oh, there,
Jeez, I tell you what, that was so deep, was like adult entertainment. That is just frightening how that far he went into that mouth fresh corner there. Got out of it though somehow. Oh, got airborne. You heard the note of the engine change as the blades free spun.
That's complete air there. He's given that the works. I tell you what, he had more lift than a helicopter at the Heliworks factory there before. You could hear it come up and rev. Took it, still this is going to be quick.
Oh, this is going to be real quick. Oh, 43.644. Not quicker than Simon Gibbon. Simon Gibbon, 0.4 seconds quicker than that man, Ollie Silverton.
And that's the end of Sean Rice. So we've lost Sean Rice out of that.
So it will be Rick Berg, Andy Ryan, Neil Marshall, Ross Travers, Ollie Silverton, Simon Gibbon progressing to the top 6 for the Group A category as we now go top 9 in the superboats.
Pip Thompson, brace yourself. The ladies are back. And Dave is still craving it. I don't even think Dave made that.
Dave didn't make it.
Oh, no.